guys. So, I know it's been a minute since the last time I did a video, and to be honest, like a lot has changed since the last time I spoke with you guys. So, I'll just kind of give you a little bit of an update and then kind of talk to you guys about what's been going on with me and life updates and everything else. So, last time we talked, I was moving back to Michigan, and I had the opportunity to do an internship with this really big sports facility, and it was awesome. I learned a lot. So I did that for about 6 weeks, and then after that, I contacted one of my old coaches from soccer and decided that I wanted to coach. So I coach 7-year-olds, 11-year-olds, and 12-year-olds, a mixture of boys and girls in Northville. So absolutely love that. And then on top of that, I landed a job at another sports facility place here in Michigan. So they do a lot of speed and agility stuff, weightlifting, personal training, boot camps. So I do that as well. And then I also just got another job with Encore Smoothies, a nutrition bar, and they deal with a lot of products with Herbalife, just kind of basically just like pursuing a healthy lifestyle and giving people like protein powders, different types of shakes. I do that, and then I'm also a distributor. So if you guys are interested in Herbalife, I can give you more information on that. You'll also get a discount from me if you come through me as well. I can give you 20% off all products. It's awesome, you guys. Like, I'm really picky about what protein powder I use, but it's all soy protein powder. It's about 24 grams of protein, 9 grams of sugar, and along with minimal fats and carbs as well. It literally keeps me full until like lunchtime. So if I were to have it for breakfast, it would keep me full until like 12 or 1. And they're so good. There's 80 different shake flavors you can make. There's tons of different flavors as well. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I can give you the hookups. But I don't know, like lately with me, it's been kind of difficult. Obviously, you know, transitioning from college to coming home, you know, I have to deal with my parents, listening to them, following their rules and their responsibilities as well, and not living on my own. And then kind of adjusting to everyone else's lifestyle, because back in Louisiana, you know, I had my group of friends and who I would hang out with, like my teammates and then like some other coworkers and things like that. And then coming back here, it was kind of like, okay, like you've got to adjust to everyone else's, you know, schedule and things like that. So I've had a really hard time kind of adjusting to that and different people's lifestyles. So that's been a big adjustment for me and change, I guess, just with friends and family, and just everything around me is just moving fast, and I don't know how I feel about it. So I'm kind of been in the slumps lately, just with trying to figure out who I am and things like that. I would say my mental health isn't where it should be right now, and that's something I want to talk to you guys about today, because I think mental health is so important, and I think that if you're struggling, you need to address it, either if it's to a parent, a friend, you know, someone you can confide in. I think it's huge, because obviously suicide is a huge problem with young teens and adults these days, even, you know, older people as well. And you know, if we can stop the stigma sooner rather than later, that's so important. So I kind of want to talk to you guys about that as well, that if you guys are going through something, please like come and talk to me. You know, like I've been going through my stuff and my struggles, and to help someone else would honestly really put me at ease as well, knowing that I can make a difference in someone else's life. So yeah, I would just say, like, I've been really depressed, down in the dumps. I've been having like panic attacks weekly. I've just been stressed and worried about silly things, like things that don't even need to be worried about, and yet I'm worrying about them. Like, money is a huge thing for me. Obviously, working 3 jobs, like I'm tired all the time, and I'm trying to make as much money as possible. But for me, like, you know, I'd rather like being happy with 3 jobs than working at a desk job all day. Like, that's not me. I can't do that. And I love all of my jobs. So even though it's a grind right now, like, I know it's gonna be paid for in the end, but I'm just exhausted. And then, you know, friends and their schedules, like, they're changing as well, and, you know, they've got new friends and things like that, and it's just been different, trying to be like not who I used to be, but kind of just like figuring out, like, okay, what's the best option for me. And I don't know, I'm just going through so many life changes right now, and I just haven't been happy recently, and I'm trying to figure out like a way to make myself happy. And one way I think in doing that would probably be going back to counseling. I haven't been back since the summertime, and honestly, just having someone that I can confide in that's an outside source, I think, is super important, especially for me. I think for me to acknowledge that as well, that's huge. God, I can't talk today. Not a lot of people can say that they need help, so just acknowledging that one step and that one opportunity that you do need help, that's huge. Like, you should be proud of yourself for that. And, you know, that's something big for me as well. Do I want to go back to counseling? Obviously not, but the medication I'm on, it's not really working. I don't know, I just feel just blah. I don't know. Like, if you guys have any advice on just how to kind of figure yourself out, please let me know, because I am just not feeling the greatest right now, and I don't know what it is. I just need a little pick-me-up from something, and I'm trying to find it in every day. Like, I know, like, you know, it's just like, why are you being down in the dumps? You have a house, you have a loving family, like, you have a job, you have income coming in, and I just don't know what it is. I'm just not mentally where I should be right now, and that's not okay. So, I don't know if it's just not being in college and just trying to figure myself out, which I think has a lot to do with it. I have thought about moving back to Louisiana quite a bit lately, and, you know, I just feel like that's kind of my second home there, and I do know a lot of people there, so I think either considering it or possibly making it a move would be awesome for me. But I don't know, like, I think that's definitely something that I'll probably consider if nothing else really happens here. But I don't know, I'm just struggling. So yeah, if you guys have any advice, or just even shoot a nice comment saying, hey Erin, hang in there, that'd be great, because your girl needs it. So yeah, I just kind of wanted like to give you guys an update on that. And, you know, it's okay to not be okay. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, it's gonna be okay, like, you're gonna be fine. And you know what, like, you don't have to be in that moment. You don't have to be okay. You can cry. And I think I don't talk about my problems that much. Like, I've just kind of, you know, reflected a little bit on it, but there's more to it. And, you know, I'm gonna keep that to myself, but from what I did share, like, that's a lot of what I'm dealing with. And, you know, you don't have to share every single problem to everyone, but as long as you can tell someone that you're not okay and that you're speaking your voice and your mind to that person, let them help you, because it's just so important. So, yeah, if you guys just want to reach out, talk to me, message me, whatever, just about what you're going through, your struggles, let me know. I'm in the same boat, so you're not alone. But yeah, so have a good day, you guys.